How are you doing, Jillian?
I'm great. How are you doing?
I'm great.
L'chaim.
Terrific. Hi. You just fucked up the intro.
Let's do it again. You know what I did today? I was looking at outdoor furniture. I actually have like 2,000 shekels to ace.
Really?
Yeah. Left on one
Free
of the
money,
cards.
man. Free money.
Yeah, so I thought maybe we should
Pick it up.
Yeah.
Do you know some of the knockoffs from China? Some of them are so good and accurate that they are being sold here as original, and they're not.
Well, people don't know.
People don't know. It's impossible to
I mean,
tell.
there's new AI tech companies that that's their job, is to see the knockoffs.
The thing is, you can't tell because even the original is manufactured at the same place.
On the
using
same production
materials.
line, yeah.
Exactly. Sometimes.
Well, and then I read somewhere like a lot of the designer brands have to be like the final step has to be done in like France or Italy, like wherever they're based. So they like almost put it all together and then they ship it like 95, 98% done. And then they like might attach the buckle in like France or something like that.
Right, like Swiss watches.
Yeah.
You know, the movement itself, many times, many companies such as Omega, they manufacture the parts of the movements in China, sometimes like even the assembly, and they only assemble the watch in Switzerland. And because they put the crystal in Switzerland, legally they can say a Swiss-made watch.
Which is like so funny.
The biggest bullshit in the world.
What about the time that you were asked by a friend to fix a watch? And you opened the watch, the back of the watch said made in Switzerland. And then you opened...
No, it was Swiss made.
Swiss made. And then you opened the watch.
And the case inside had engraving in it.
Yeah.
Made in China. I mean, how much you paid for that shit here in Israel?
It was pretty funny.
Thousands.
And they kept saying it's a luxury watch. It's a luxury watch. Like all these huge brands are, you know, they do so much in China. They buy materials in Southeast Asia and everything like that. Although I read somewhere that Brazil is going to start being a hotbed.
Really?
Yeah.
Meaning?
For manufacturing.
The working force is cheap in Brazil, right?
Apparently it's cheaper.
There's a lot of poverty.
A huge population of people.
Right.
The
so we're going to
US
switch from China to Brazil now?
China like clapped back at what's going on and said, and is raising the tax or whatever on these 10 or 11 like precious metals that are used in most of our chips and electronics.
Did you know the honey industry in China almost annihilate the honey industry in the US? Almost killed it.
This is so random.
Like they fake honey to the extent where you cannot tell the difference unless you have very specific lab equipment.
They fake the honey? They don't just have like a bunch of bees?
No, they make fake honey that is made out of...
Not like organic, but
like not organic material. But for some reason, I don't remember why, you cannot tell the difference. They sold it in the US for many, many, many years.
And no one knew.
For very cheap. And the local beehives in the US, they couldn't compete in the prices because they make real honey.
But you know that you know what one of the big problems is with that? Is that bees are so critical to the world ecosystem and environment because they're the pollinators.
How do you make fake honey that is not manufactured by bees and it is so much identical to the real thing?
They must be able to synthesize the chemical reactions.
How do you synthesize it? It's insane.
Did you know that banana flavored things it's an organic chemical reaction? It has nothing to do with bananas.
Really?
Yeah, banana flavored like everything, like candies and everything.
That's almost as big for me as amba made out of mango. What about banana chips? Okay, can you explain to me how come we grew up in this country called Israel and like we ate chips our entire life without knowing that there is such a thing called banana chips and it's better?
Well, the banana chips that we get from the States, I'm pretty sure are actually plantain chips, which is a cousin
for me, it's
to
a
the
banana. You know, like for me, a turkey is a type of chicken. You know,
not the same. A turkey and a chicken are not the same.
One do and the other do same animal.
They taste different.
Both disgusting. You make schnitzel out of both.
I grew up on turkey.
Did you know turkeys, they fucking eat each other. They eat their own dead.
So do chickens.
Vile creatures.
They're gross.
You know, you cannot eat them uncooked because it's so disgusting, but you can eat an uncooked raw meat, for example, no problem.
It needs to be like
Yeah, if it's not
high quality.
right,
Anything has to be high quality.
but you can eat it and enjoy it, and nothing will happen to you.
You can still get worms.
Yeah, you get one from sushi too. When you make chicken soup, first of all, you take the chicken flavor out of the chicken because the original flavor is disgusting, and then the whole house stinks.
I struggle with a lot of those smells.
Did you notice we started in China and we ended up in chickens?
It's pretty funny.
I think that's a mark.
China to chicken.
Now, Baba, I want to stare at you again while you give the finish line. Thank you for watching.
Oh, yeah.
Please like and subscribe.
Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe if you like our content. I'm about to kick your butt.